Jason and I spent years looking for the perfect investment opportunity. And when we discovered peer-to-peer, Jason and I both just lit up. This was what we had been looking for.
All over the world, P2P lending is exploding right now. The UK, France, Germany, China, it's huge. In the US in the past year, the industry grew to a total of $4 billion.
So when Jason and I went about developing this into an investment firm, we read every article we could find about peer-to-peer, about the industry, about the players, about what matters. And those articles were all written by a guy named Peter Renton.
I discovered peer-to-peer lending as an investor myself. I was looking for ways to increase the yield on my investments. With my two partners, Jason and Bo, I feel like we've built a great team. Jason has a lot of experience on Wall Street. He's worked for some of the big names like Goldman Sachs. He knows everybody in this industry. Bo is a financial genius. He can do things with numbers that I can't even begin to comprehend. Something that would take me weeks to do, he can churn out in an hour.
The concept of peer-to-peer investing is simple. The execution of investing in peer-to-peer is quite complex. We developed Lend Academy Investments for our clients to access this investment opportunity easily and profitably.
With peer-to-peer lending, borrowers get a lower rate and investors get to participate and get to earn some of the returns that have been exclusively for the big banks.
I see this as a meeting of Wall Street meets Silicon Valley. On the Wall Street side, we've had really large firms like BlackRock and Banco Santander. We've had the former CEOs of Morgan Stanley and Citigroup invest. On the Silicon Valley side, we've had the top venture capital firms in the world invest. And probably the crown jewel of them all was last spring when Google invested $125 million into Lending Club, the biggest investment so far in the space. So the heavy hitters have moved in and they've crowded out the individual investors. A year or two ago, a loan would sit on the platform for a week and individual investors could go on the platform, analyze the borrower, and purchase a loan. Now, because there's so much institutional capital that has rushed into the space, literally 10 loans can be purchased in 1 second. That's the problem that Lend Academy is trying to solve. How to even the playing field to let the individual investor have the same access and resources that a big Wall Street firm has in peer-to-peer lending.
I have never been more excited about peer-to-peer lending than I am today. I continue to put more of my own money to work here, and I invite you to do the same.
It sounds like a small thing to bring investors to an investment opportunity to generate 5% returns instead of 0. Is that a big deal? It's a big deal to me.